Genetic resources was the focus of the 36th session of the IGC that took place from June 25 to 29. Building on the work of the 35th session that had taken place in March of this year and the results of an ad hoc group of experts that met on the Sunday before, that was June the 24th, this session produced a new draft of the main negotiating text. This new draft introduces some fresh ideas and some compromise language and moves forward on a number of key technical and policy issues around disclosure requirements on issues such as trigger, scope, content, and the consequences of non-compliance. Not all member states were finally able to agree to transmit this new draft to a next session of the IGC, but many members of the IGC felt that the new draft was good work. It was a suitable basis for future work, and the new draft will be reflected in the report of the session. If I can mention 4 additional points very briefly. The first is that the meeting of an ad hoc group of experts on the Sunday before was an innovation in the IGC process. Many felt it was a very useful meeting. Secondly, the IGC continues to test and refine its modes of discussion. At this session, there was tried a mixture of contact groups, informals, and the plenary. The facilitators were Paul Kuruk from Ghana, Lily Claire Bellamy from Jamaica, and the friend of the chair was Margot Bagley from Mozambique. The Secretariat introduced the latest in our series of new and accessible, easy-to-use practical guides. This guide is on the intellectual property issues that arise in access and benefit sharing contracts. And then fourthly, unfortunately, again, the voluntary fund is short of money. In fact, there is no more money in the fund, and new donations are needed urgently. Finally, I pay tribute to the chair and the vice chairs of the IGC, for whose work, of course, it's not simply the week of the IGC, but the preparations take many weeks and months before each session. The IGC meets again quite soon, in 7 or 8 weeks, in fact, at the end of August. The IGC now moves on to TKTCEs, which it will deal with together, which will be interesting. Documents are already available on the website, and we all look forward to seeing the members again then soon.